Hello. A little bit of dust on it. I don't ever use the box. This is going to be a very quick little update, if you will. I have another video, I think it was like random rants or whatever the heck on video games or something, like the first one. But this is about Monster Hunter. Now, I'm not reviewing this, I'm not whatever, I'm just giving you some very fast tips that will help you with your Monster Hunter gameplay as far as the 3DS and as well as the Nintendo Wii U version, because they're pretty much the same. So anyways, a lot of people, like myself, had problems with capturing the monsters. Now, I have played the prior games before, and the prior Monster Hunters before, and I don't know, trapping the monsters back then seemed easier. I don't know why, but in this particular one, the Monster Hunter 3U Night, all you gotta do when you want to trap any of the monsters, like what's that one bird, Cupella, I know I'm probably saying the name wrong. Cupella, I think it is. Quapella, I think it is. Anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. Whatever. The point is that HR3 mission. Play the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. So that HR3 mission, trapping the trickster. That was actually really hard for me. I couldn't get down his patterns. I just couldn't get down any of that stuff. And any monsters like him at all, this is all you got to do to trap them. Okay? So no matter what weapon you're using, that's fine. You can do it with any weapon. No problem. I use the bow gun, so you know I have so you know I'm going to have trouble. Ask anybody that uses a bow gun, the reloading, the aiming, this thing, that thing, there's always some problem with the bow gun. Good for long distance, but yeah, there's a lot of reloading and things you're doing while you get hit. Can't roll out of the way fast enough. Anyways, so all you gotta do to capture any of the monsters in the game is weaken them with any weapon that you have and take them down to absolutely just like next to nothing. Now, when they're limping across the screen, like, limping and whatever, and they're making their little whining noises, and they're either gonna fly away or they're either gonna dig or whatever, and just go to the other area. When they're in that weak state, if they fly, just wait and look on your map, see where they're flying to, try to beat them to that location. And when they're coming down real slow, this is how you get the Quapella, lay down your easy shock trap, okay? He'll land right on top of it. The other thing that you have to have as much as you can hold of the trank bombs. Now, I know if you're a gunner, you have the trank bomb, trank ammunition, which you can shoot like 2 or 3 at a time, like one by one, but then you gotta reload, and don't mess with that. It takes too long for you to whip out your bow gun, then load it, and then the monster's already gone. Don't bother with that. Use the trank bombs. That's all you gotta do, and it takes about 2 to 3 trank bombs for most monsters when they're weak in the shock trap, and then they're captured. That's it. You win. Another quick thing. What else? Paintballs. It's always have paintballs with you, even if you're not hunting big game, because if you come across like a I don't know, a Rathalos or whatever, and you want to know where he's at all times, mark him with your paintballs. You don't even have to fight him if you don't want to. Those are kind of tips for beginners, and that way you can just know where he's at the whole time. Another thing is, don't forget to always bring at least one Psycho Serum. That way you can tell where the large monsters are at, the hostile ones. And what else can I say before my camera? It's blinking right here because of the battery. Quick tips. Don't give up. There will be times where you play this game and you just want to throw your Nintendo DS at the wall and you just want to scream out obscenities. Don't give up, folks. I guarantee you this is worth every dollar that you have spent for it. It's the funnest game I've ever played for the Nintendo 3DS. I highly recommend it. I give it a 9 out of 10. I almost would give it a 10, but in my opinion, I think there's just the smallest bit of unfairness as far as some of the monsters. But it's pretty much, it comes down to our human error as far as us not figuring out their patterns or figuring out how to capture the monster or whatever. So it just takes practice, practice, practice. You know, like practice makes perfect. Well, there you go. What else to say? I think that's about it. Enjoy Monster Hunter. I guarantee you'll love it. And if you already have it, don't give up. Keep playing. From what I've seen, the armor sets and the weapons and whatnot, goes up to like some G rank or whatever. So awesome. In the previous Monster Hunters, I've sadly given up, but this one's different. I'm playing it all the way. I'm pretty far. I'm about 40 hours in, so there's still a lot more to play. Yeah, I guarantee you, if you're looking for a game for your kids or something, if you don't mind that kind of rating, they will not get bored of this. Hunting dinosaurs pretty much is, and making awesome armor sets and cool weapons and all kinds of cool stuff. And you get to play with friends as long as they have the game. And I think, I'm not too sure, I don't know if you can play from a 3DS to a Nintendo Wii U. I don't know if you can do that. But if you could, that would be cool. Anyway, so that's it. I'm Super Dungeon Boy, and I highly recommend you give Monster Hunter 3 United, I always have to read the title, Monster Hunter 3 United a chance. And if you're giving up on it, pick it up again. Don't give up. Hang in there. Happy hunting.